This should be another combo showcase game, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Alrighty, yes, here we go, getting into this. This is Bugs, this is Batman. We are on Sky Arena in the top 8.
And Scott, this has been a pretty common pick for people so far. Everybody's just saying, I'm going to play neutral, and that's it. I also like how K7 Showoff had the smoke screen in center, so that kind of makes it a little bit, it's not as easy to approach in through that tunnel because you don't want to get slowed and then take the weakness stacks for making a mistake there.
Yeah, I love being able to use that smoke bomb for stage control in the center. Showoff, I think similarly, but here comes these up airs as the bat bomb connected to them, looking for their combo extension, but here goes Alex, looking for these nice little bugs loose over on the left side of the stage, Ajax.
And already, see, you can just sit there. You can just sit there and not care about that. That's a big part of why Battering gets to survive longer in this matchup, because you just put that on cooldown as safe comes out, and it removes that fear factor of it. However, he just got ripped out of his jump. He's gonna get hit by another Snare, and he's gonna have to come back in with the Battering though. That was well executed, but the Dare finally covers it as Alex gets the first stop.
I fought worse.
Great down air right there from Alex over on the right side of the stage. And now we see Showoff looking to push a little bit of the advantage they have their own. Has that bat bomb into play, looking for some Battering shenanigans. But here's the thing, as I was saying, you see a little bit of Alex being able to use those projectiles for their versatility. When they need to set up onto Batman and make it difficult for him to approach, they are able to do so. But look at this damage, Ajax!
Help me! Help! like, he couldn't get out! He just took 70 plus, and now he's got to deal with what is an incredibly dangerous situation. As Batman, you always want to get like a jumping starter with Snare or Dare or Dive Kick as a combo starter, and you're basically playing anti-air the mini game as Alex. But the fully charged up special, that is a true combo at certain windows. If you get the drop down Battering into up special charge, it will true combo. But you know what doesn't care about any of those jump-ins? Rocket. And that's going to be Alex taking game number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have lifted off. Look at that rocket there from Alex, able to get that KO. And now putting them up 1-0 in this best of 5. Keep it in mind, fellas. This is a best of 5. So Showoff has some chances to get back into the set. But man, oh man, Bugs Bunny can really lay out some damage. You know, I for the longest time, I always thought that rabbits, were herbivores. But right now, Alex playing carnivorous, going in with those combos, man.
Yeah, man. Like, that's like, he played that matchup so well. Like, he just understood that, like, once he got the lead, now you can play grounded. Like, you don't need to be so scared of Showoff, who was consistently finding really good openers with side air 1, which if you do get a ground bounce as you're landing with it, will true combo into roll uppercut, and then you can just keep going, or you could get a reset with the Battering and keep it going. There's a lot of combo damage that you could get by getting those approaches until you're behind. Once you're behind, all of a sudden Batman is linear because you're light. Every trade goes against you, and it becomes easier to get big damage. But that also can't be taken away from the fact that Alex's punish game was crazy, because Batman gives you very minimal punishes. Like, you don't get many. It's very, very minimal. And Alex took advantage of every single one that happened. Kudos to Alex for getting that first game. And let's see if Alex can replicate that success as we get into this next game here.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Ajax, going into this next game really quick, what do you think are some of the adaptations that Showoff is going to have to do in order to win this next game?
So I think for Showoff, the biggest thing was that he was playing well around the heavy projectiles, and he was finding his openings. And I think that this stage counterpick does help a ton here in going to Trophy's Edge, because you now have a slightly earlier knockout window at the top, but you also have the ability to get some different resets on the platforms to go for new chases with your up special. I feel like K7 kind of got a little linear with the way he was trying to find knockouts, and that became obvious to Alex, and Alex finds one dare, and you take 80. I'm sorry, I gotta scroll back up. Where are the people who told me Bugs is bad?
Yeah, oh my goodness.
You just got knocked out of 80. Let's see. Let's take a look at a couple people here. All right, so right now, we still got the matches going. Alex is just continuing to build on this lead. This is absolutely insane, and he's just not been able to pretty much just stop any of these combos. Alex is actually just ridiculous. Oh.
Yeah, Alex putting in insane damage here, and here we go. Another loop, another victim. Looking for this down air, looking for some more. Showoff getting the clutch battering there, though. That could have been it.
I feel so much for K7 Showoff because I would have tried to do the same thing he just did there too. And you go for Sair, and then you try to go for a reset off of jab 1 on the roll, so you can see a panic move. Except Alex actually didn't do a panic option. He did a hammer. He hit him with a dare because he knew there was nothing else gonna happen.
Yeah.
And that was just it. MVD, I saw that, by the way, but of course, MVD being one of the early Bugs Bunnies and is now jumping on me for being the Batman player. But this is incredible, honestly, the way that Alex has been able to get massive punishes off of Batman, of course. It's not that easy to get away from these things, but at the same time, he's getting them off of K7 Showoff, not respecting him out of tunnel. That's been the biggest thing I've noticed. Where the tunnel is set up, Niall, he keeps going in the middle, and then he gets dared for it. You need to play away from that. You need to give respect, because once tunnel's on the stage belongs to Bugs. That's now Bugs' stage. It's just that's it, because you can't challenge him really as he comes out of the tunnels if he's got the explosion signature perk, of course. So you have to just kind of respect him there, play in the air a bit, wait for him to come out, and then once it's gone, replay Nooch. But K7 Showoff got caught for 80 damage 2 times for not respecting him out of tunnel.
Yeah, it's so difficult too, because sometimes if you get put into situations where you're in the air, you don't have a lot of stage to work with, you get tempted to see okay, can I maybe go back to the center and regain some of the stage control? And then it's like, oh, no, I'm bouncing out of this tunnel and I'm hitting you with an up air, or I'm hitting you with a rocket. And it's like, oh, it's so difficult at times. But K7 Showoff gonna have to go on some extreme Batman contingency plans right now. Agamemnon contingencies need to come into play if they want to get back into this set.
Look, you already know, he wins as long as he's prepared, and right now he's currently not prepared for this beatdown that Alex has been putting on. But good job that time, giving him that respect, getting away from it, and I like what he did. He did the down attack cancel back in dare down attack 1 to try and continue the combo string, but he was too high so he could follow up on it. And it only put on 1 weakness stack, and Alex walked away from what could have been a lot more damage.
Ooh, Alex looking to mix up with that forward air there. Showoff, I love how they went for that option. Went for the quick wall jump, air dodged away, able to get back to the stage there, Ajax.
Help me! Help me! Because right now he is struggling to get some openings right now. Here goes the big anti-air up air. Almost reads the dodge in, and that was about to be yet another knockout. Gets the 5 stacks of weakness applied. This is a big opportunity. He needs to push, but Alex smartly going back into the stage with that tunnel to just get those stacks off.
Yeah, as we see, look, I love the uses of the battering here. Showoff is doing a great job of completely denying edge guard opportunities for Alex. And here goes the smoke bomb into the battering, into the off special! Showoff going up there! I thought Batman couldn't fly!
Hey, well, I mean, he's been flying plenty. Plenty additional help from Alex. Where was even that knock? I'm looking back at the stream. He somehow got bounced off the safe and got set downward, so his KPI was all messed up. And this is a big opportunity. He tries to go for follow-up, but smartly Alex goes upward, so he doesn't get set back down off of a potential combo with that bat bomb.
Yeah, Alex on some real Looney Tunes time right now with these knockback angles. As we see that Pi coming out, trying to deny Showoff, to trying to re-grab their battering. Such an amazing option right there from Alex. Showoff, though, respecting the tunnel a little bit more here, Ajax, and looking for a combo.
That time he actually threw a battering at it as he came out, so he's made some adjustments. However, that's gonna be it. Oh, he almost got caught by the second air, but this is a big opportunity. So he can go out there and try to go for the dive kick, but he came back in off the rocket. He's able to get back in. Here comes the roll into the uppercut. He tries to go challenge him again. His options are gone, but he gets back on into the fully charged uppercut off the return on the battering, and K7 Showoff strikes and gets on the board.
K7 Showoff! What a response right there on the Batman. I love the battering combos. I love it all. I love it all. I love it all. What a response. That was a match that was looking a little bit in Alex's favor, but I love the responses from Showoff. We saw some adaptation. My man's really playing like Batman, always one step ahead of his opponent.
Very, very well played right there. Able to not only continue to pressure him in those positions, but once he saw that he had him in like Sharpie, stop it. But once he saw that he had him in like the perfect positions to like send him off stage, he ripped the jump and he was able to continue the chase. That's where Batman's at his strongest. That's where people get so like, that's when you hear people talk about Batman in a negative tone, it's because of things like that. Because you feel like everything you choose is wrong. And that's where his advantage is, where he's at his best. And that was so well played by K7 Showoff, showing exactly how strong he can be there, especially when Bat Bomb is applied or when the Batarang is coming back, to force your opponent to be very afraid. And now we're going to see if he can replicate that as we get into game number 4.
Yeah, Ajax, I'd love to comment on that as well. I think with the whole thing of picking your different options, I think that's a plus to Batman. It makes you actually have to think like the character. You have to pick the right option for the right situation at the exact right time. So I like that aspect of Batman, and I think that it makes him have a whole new level of depth to his character.
Also, we're putting some respect on Showoff's name, because that man is disgusting for doing that. He had to get like 3 different setups to guarantee that he made Alex panic, because Alex actually has refused to panic. Also, I like what Alex just did. It's like, okay, Smokescreen is just invalidated my safe every other time. So what if I just stand here, wait for it to go away, and then I kick it to you anyways?
Yeah, as we see right now, looking for that tunnel extension right there, and as you were saying, Ajax literally just cutting off the stage with that tunnel. It provides a free approach and a free exit for Alex.
Yeah, what's that? Whoa, okay, only 50 that time. But I mean 50 even on Batman. Now that at least the rocket's on like in the air, you're not as scared. But it is frightening to try and challenge him when that is available. And I like what Alex tried to do. He's gonna get sent off stage though. This is a down air attempt. He misses it. He tries to go back out there. Don't go for the dare war against Bugs. Smartly deciding to go to the right Nile to get away from that.
What a calculated decision right there from Showoff. Showoff had an opportunity right there, could have capitalized all of it, but says, hey, let me play this safe. There goes a Batarang into the up special. Alex looking for some down airs here, but Showoff playing so well. I love the utilization of that glide right there on the Batman to stay away from Bugs Bunny and be able to recover safely.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. The option coverage from Alex and the patience from K7 Showoff. But that also kept him in the corner because he couldn't afford to move forward. He would have been knocked out to everything else. And also, that by the way, the pie toss is the worst thing in this matchup because every single one of those breaks Batarang. So you're forced to play without it the entire time that's out. It's so annoying to do.
Oh yeah, that is for sure, Ajax. Right now, we see both. Alex, look at, I love the respect from both players. They both know each other's options. Showoff is like, okay, I'm gonna sit over here. I'm gonna let you just do all that. All that Looney Tunes stuff, yeah, I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna sit over here. Yeah, I have to respect it. You have to respect it.
I'm very glad that he's been doing. Oh no, that was so close. To be in the rocket, Alex trying to get the close out in the game. Alex is gonna go ahead and sit the pie back in, keep himself safe, and he's currently got Batman in pretty much knockout windows if he can send them back up into the skies now.
Yeah, it's gonna have to look for some sort of vertical KO. There it goes. Oh,
beautiful.
There it is! The Bat Bomb into the up special. Beautiful execution from Showoff.
And he really couldn't do anything about that because he already kicked him before he can, I think he kicked him out of a jump. So if you dodge, you react, you go away. You hope to get the hit, you go away. But if you challenge Rocket, you go away. And you go out of the bracket as Alex has just won 3-1, knocking out the last remaining Batman here in this bracket and sending him out at 7th place and continuing this incredible run with this still very solid character, Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all of you Batman players. Evidently, we didn't have enough prep time in the book. We tried. Who would have thought that making contingency plans for the Justice League wasn't enough? Evidently, Bugs Bunny is the next level. Evidently, forget Darkseid. Bugs Bunny is at the next level. Great performance there from Alex. Moving on in top 8.
Actually crazy because like Batman was canonically able to dodge the Omega beams from Darkseid, the only human to ever do it, and he wasn't able to dodge a giant rocket from a rabbit. So it goes to show who's laughing now. It's not Batman. It's not Batman. The Batman who laughs though is a cool skin.
Cool skin. Yeah, cool skin. Please add that, please. Please add that.